Yeah. You know what it is. Eagles wear boxing. Hey, this is a quick one. Get in and get out. That's right. We in here, yep. Finally. Always got some kind of hold up or something going on. But y'all know I got to work anyway. But we run through this. You know how fast I talk. I do a week's worth of shows in one show. A week's worth of discussion in one show. That's because the tongue is real quick, man, and smooth. Coming right at y'all so fast, people can't understand. Say, how could he speak so fast and get his point across and make them understand? But sometimes I got to slow it down because I got a little special ed people up in here. But today, hopefully, everybody be on top of the game, on top of their game, and understand what I'm trying to say or what I am saying, exactly what I'm saying, and have a whole understanding, overstanding, and standing on what I say or what they say. Hopefully, I have the understanding, overstanding, and stand on what they say also. Sir Flame's in the house, y'all. Just let you know, he's been avoiding us for a little bit. He got to work. You know, the man got the claws on him, so a lot of times he can't come in and give us his words of wisdom, or he can't come in and holler at us a little bit. I don't know what it is. Or maybe somebody got their foot on his throat or something like they always expect me to have. I'll get back to it. We're going to come in the spring. Maybe I'll find me a couple of more people to train, and maybe I won't end up getting beat up like I usually do. No, that's what everybody's always thinking that. Oh, Eagle, you always get beat up. Girls is always blacker than your eyes and stuff like that. I let them. I let Lala D smash down on me for a little bit. I see you, Lala D. Up in Eagle's web, the Eagle's nest, baby. You up in here. The Eagle's web, that's what it is. The Eagle's web is a nest. I guess a lot of people don't get that though, right? Yeah, but anyway, salute to my people out there. Anyway, Sir Flame says salute to Eagles Web. He says salute to the chat. And as always, he said jab that like button on your neck. Don't get naked. Eagles Web boxing. He said got those things up good already. He started off with the things. Now, he didn't used to, but now he started off with the things with the 100. In the glove up there real good, baby. Just let you know, hey, if not, if those things don't work, these things do work. Man, 100% fire up there. Lala D said a son there. I got my hearts today. Lala D said it's Sir Flame. Yep. She give him the flames in a little bit of hearts also. Sir Flame right back. Salute to the queen at Lala D. That's something I'm trying to hit that like button. But people keep interrupting me. It's a zoo here. Okay. I see you. I'm off work today. Got my tooth pulled. Okay, brother. Well, hopefully, you know, that there's no complications with that tooth pull, man. That everything works off just perfectly for it, man. Get that. Make sure you swish and swish with some of that some cloves, man. Make you some clove water. Just boil you some cloves down and make sure you swish that. Keep that breath nice and fresh. At the same time, keep the irritation away on that tooth. Yeah, a lot of these say, Sir Flame, it better not be the tooth right in the front. She said, not the front toothies. We can't be losing the front toothies. Yep. Well, sometimes my best friend had a front tooth that was missing. You know, I'm used to seeing people without the fronts. Shit, as long as you keep some of them, man. I just don't want to lose all my shits, you know. You know you're going to lose them, shit. If you was in the military and you had anybody working on your mouth, you're going to lose your teeth. You're going to lose the majority of them. Shit, I got like 5 teeth left. I ain't got that many, man. I know that, man. I know I need some, but I ain't about to pay nobody for no teeth. If they can give me some of those ones that you did attach to my teeth, I might use those, but I ain't about to buy no I ain't about to buy no. I ain't about to buy no grill. I ain't about to buy no grill. You buy a grill soon as something happen to you, man. Somebody try to take your grill out your mouth, man. I ain't trying. We ain't trying to go through all that. Plus, I'm prone to the sicknesses and stuff. When people start digging in me and cutting on me and stuff, I get sick. It's the only time my body break down is when people start cutting on me and all that. I never like that. I don't like it now. But I do got to get a tooth fixed. Cause I lost those little crowns that I had. Yeah, but the military practiced on my mouth, just like they did a lot of other people. That's what they do, man. The military practice on you. If you ever had to go to a military dentist, it was all interns and shit. They mess you up. They jack your teeth up. Act like they know what they doing. They don't know nothing about what they doing. They practicing so when they get out the military, they can start their civilian business up. They save all their money, and then when they get out, they go work for another dentistry, and then they finally open up their own business. But that's how it works in the military. Just in case you think the military gets the best care, nope. And yes, you're overseas, then they send you to a civilian doctor over there, and then you get the best care. But I'm sorry, I'm not crapping on the military or the USA, but yeah, for the most part, they don't have the best doctors. And yes, they got somebody who's really, really dedicated and really stayed in there. And if it is a great, great doctor, it's probably going to be a colonel with the wings, not a colonel with the star, or with the leaf. It's going to be a colonel with yeah. If he's a great doctor, he's probably going to be a colonel. What they call a full bird. He's going to be a bird. He's going to be an eagle. He's going to be an eagle colonel, or maybe maybe even a brig general. That's kind of, that's kind of unusual for medical personnel, though. Yep, I see Derek Bailey out there. Salute Derek. I see. He said, salute the Eagles way of boxing. Yep. Well, you can't spell boxing no more? What's that boxong? Boxong. Okay, La D. Yeah, Sir Flame came back and told. He said, no, it's a molar. It was cracked. Yep. La D said, okay, I got you. La D said, Derek Bailey. He got the heart in the crown. Derek Bailey said, salute that Sir Flame and peace to the queen. They steal all your teeth. Yeah, Derek Bailey said, they steal all your teeth. Yeah, you're very fortunate. Don't ever, if you had to go in the military, if you go to the dentist too much, they'll take all them shits out. Take all of them out. You'll be on false. Now, people probably wonder why it's like that or why they do that. And I don't know if I got this exactly correct, and you guys can correct me. You guys that's been in the military. But I think it's called like soldier or marine readiness. And during that soldier or whatever you might be called, soldier, airman, seaman, whatever. I forget. I don't even know what the Coast Guard is, but whatever it is a readiness program to where they're not really gonna tell you this, but what happens is they have to keep you prepared and ready to go at all times. So a lot of times they're not gonna put you under something that's extensive that's gonna keep you out of action for a long time. So they're gonna put you through the most, if it's what they call invasive or whatever like that, it's going to be to the point where you can still go do what you got to do. Like even if they'll cast up a leg, yeah, they'll do that. But if they have to, they'll pin your ass up and then send you on about your way. You know what I mean? So that way you'll get better in like 2 weeks. If they put those pins in there where you can put screws in you and say, well, he can still go out and do what he got to do. We don't want him out. How long he gonna be out? 6 months? No, we ain't having no 6 months. They'll kick you out. They'll kick you out the service if they gotta put your ass away for 6 months because they're already paying you, and you ain't, you can't do shit. They just look at you like, well, you got to come back to work. You got to get better or something, soldier. Blah, 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 blah. Soldiers don't go down like that. We don't get hurt, soldier. Okay, Sarge. All right, but they're right though. There ain't nothing I got my wisdom teeth pulled in prison. Yeah. Oh yes, sir. Yeah, they will. They take everything. They took mine before they even came in. I had baby wisdom teeth, and the military came and got my shit. Nah. You might take too long to recover. They ain't even coming in right. They just told me my shit ain't coming. They showed me X-rays. Your shit ain't even coming in right. Your shit coming in all crooked and shit. We gotta get them shits out of there. They took my shit out before they even got in. Before they even came in, they took my shit out. They dug into my damn jaw to take my shit out. They hijacked my teeth before they even came out. Like, let's get these shits out of here. Like, are you kidding me? They took them out before they even came. I was a baby, man. Nah. You'll never be wise. Get them shits out of there. That ain't nothing. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, Flame says salute to Derek Bay. Derek Bay right back. They have a lot of people to practice on in the military. Like prison, yep. See all these bodies they found in Alabama was missing organ. Yep. Derek Bay said boxing. Yep. That's really, yeah. You want to talk about it? It's a grown folks chat. I mean, you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I try to be as optimistic as possible, but I always tell people always act like they say stuff or things like this happens, and I'm never shocked. They say, well, you never get surprised about stuff. I'm like, I said, I've been telling you for years. Even though the words that I say don't resonate, for some reason they just don't resonate. I told you, I know where I live. That's the difference between me and other people, is I know where I live. People may think they know where they live, but I know where I live. I know where I live. I've been around long enough to see, and we talk about it here a lot, but sometimes it still does not get into the core of a person. It doesn't get into their core where they can see. And when I'm trying to tell them that they mixed all these people together, and that's why the spirit. See, the thing is, people. So me and Derek had this we was talking about this one little thing when it come to Ali. Don't worry, we don't have to worry about the Ali spirit. You know what I mean? That's the one thing you don't have to worry about. I'm still up in the air a little bit when it comes to the female side versus the male side. But long as everything stays on the male side, I don't know. I'm not trying to be biased, but I think the spirit's there. Probably the woman too. I might as well go 100% and say that the spirit's there too. So that's where they make their mistake, is they throw us all in one bucket. Like, get your ass in that bucket. And then once they throw us in a bucket, they all look the same. They say, just like I told when I was bringing up that story about the sardines. See, people, I didn't even know this shit. I didn't find this out for a long time. I didn't know that sardines was more than one kind of fish. I thought sardines was, look up sardines. I thought sardines, like canned sardines. I'm not talking about like any kind of species, but sardines is not the same fish. They're just the same. It means the same size fish. It's just small fish. I didn't know that. And that's probably why they taste different sometimes. Like, hey, these don't taste like the regular sardines I'm used to. Got different taste because they're not the sardines that you're used to. They're completely different. I'm like, damn, are you serious? But that's what they do to us, folks. And just like when it come to the brown skinned folk that they call black folk. Black folk is not. Our color range in my family come from bright, like Blanche, almond, all the way down to like blackberry. From Blanche, almond to black. And that is not a reason to classify. The classification, and see, because they cannot classify you spiritually. That's why there's so many divisions. Some of us are spiritually different, and we know it. And we know that we're not being fed the right, proper foods. And let me tell you something, folks. To be honest, this is the honest truth, that even when it talks about the Bible, when they talk about promised land and all that, that there's another land that is a promised land. It's a wonderful land. None of the lands on this earth that you can name is a wonderful land. So what is that telling you? So that means the promise. But you right there, they got as far as like military and prisons, got plenty of people to practice on. Derek said, "Yes, true." I found out later that it was students working on our team. We were like guinea pigs. Yep. That's how. And see, and the thing is, people don't understand, man, that you go through all that. When you go through the military, you go through a lot of stress. Oh, you wasn't in no heavy combat. Yeah, I was getting combated on by my own comrades. Mouth and so many. I don't understand that. Did you know Carissa Shields is still saying she'll whoop Keith? I'll still whoop him. Wow. I'll still whoop him. I don't care who he is. I'll still whoop Keith. She's letting everybody know I'll still beat Keith down. She just something else. I gotta go. I'm going with Keith on this. I mean, I just don't want. I just don't like. I don't want the embarrassment. We had enough embarrassment by these Aussies. I don't know. For some reason, the only Aussie I like was this guy is an Aussie, right? I think, right? Um, is like I said, the crocodile guy. That's about it. I don't know. I don't like Aussies for some. I just don't get them, man. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. They always. It seems like everyone's the ones that I meet uh, are, they just. I just haven't had always like a good interaction with them for some reason. I mean, I'm talking about even like in real life. I had like an interaction with one, and it was actually down south, down Southern California, and it was just like we was on this one. We was actually on a movie set, and because I was doing this little movie thing. Now I don't talk about that stuff, but yeah, I was doing this little movie thing, and so we wasn't on like at the time we wasn't they wasn't filming and nothing like that. I don't know, but this guy and his little buddies, they just kept, they would just kept, saying a little bit too much, they was getting in that kind of racial type of energy and just didn't like that. So, mm, yeah, and yeah, we just kind of, we got pretty close to something that might have been physical. Now I don't know how true this is. You guys can let me know if you think this is true. That Keyshawn Davis knocked out Teofimo Lopez's father and told him, send the contract. No, if that was true, if it is true, I know that Lopez will want to fight right away if he didn't put his father to sleep. I mean, this whole boxing is what they back in the day they called soap opera. I don't even know if they got that anymore, but they used to call it soap opera. Novelas. They turned this whole thing into novelas now. Just sad. It's just sad what we have to deal with when it comes to boxing. We can't just deal with boxing. We can't just talk about boxing. Always got to be something else. There's always got to be some kind of distraction, like with those Paul brothers and all that, and all these celebrity boxing and all that. Now the MMA fighters are merging over, which I don't care. I don't care if Ngannou does good, then he just does good. Simple as that. But one of my main part of the discussion today is Tyson Fury. Other fighters too, though. So, I'll just narrow it down like this. So let's say the best. We could still discuss everything, but just keep this in mind before we'll go further with it. The best fighters today compared to the best fighters of yesteryear. Like, and then when I say yesterday, I'm talking about different decades, but I'm talking about the greatest fighters like the Haglers, the Hearns, the Leonards, the Robinsons, the Alis, and stuff. Who are those people really today? Who are those today? And is Tyson Fury the best heavyweight ever, the greatest heavyweight we've ever had. Now, this is just things that have been, in the air. So don't jump on Eagle. Tomorrow, Eagle, you know good and damn well he ain't the best and this and that. Oh, yeah, I think he is the best or whatever. Don't jump on me about it. It's just things. I'm just bringing up stuff that come across my way as I go through my day. So don't jump on Eagle. Do not jump on Eagle. I see you out there, Bruce. Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more. And he said, yo, bro, the Eagles way of boxing. Derek said she didn't know nothing from that knockdown. Nope. I guess not. But Bruce right back. He's talking to Derek. And Sir Flame said, I mean, I like her, but she ain't knocking the women out. But once Keith, I'm going to call her Clarissa Malinaji, yeah. Bruce Gas again. At Sir Flame, salute fam. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of sad. You need to probably be quiet. Just on that point alone, maybe you need to shut up about any guy, not just Keith, but maybe on any guy. Maybe you need to just be a little bit quiet because you got your ass. You end up getting your ass knocked the F out. Well, see, here's my thing is that when it comes to Keith, it's like keeping it a buck. He's still a guy. And I would say that as a boxer, he can be a gentleman, maybe when he fights a girl, but at the same time, when does that conversation itself, when does it get to the point where you just like, I'm going to just go ahead and knock her ass out because she doing too much. You know what I mean? So when does it get to a point where she just did too much? Derek Bates says, salute that Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more. Yep. At what point, Sir Flame, does a guy, if he's, may have a opportunity, or if you want to call it an opportunity to fight a woman, when does he just decide, well, this is battle? When does he stop looking at, I'm gonna just go in here and put a little hands on her just to get the dub? I'm a smoker, but I ain't trying to hurt her. When does he get to the point where he says, you know what? I think her mouthpiece is just a little bit too mildly, and I'm gonna have to put these things on it, and really just bring that noise, bring that heat, bring that smoke, and bring that smokezilla. I can see outside. It's like these big puffy clouds is coming in. We got like cracked skies. And I'm like, wow. Now I don't have to go that far, but it can take an hour or so. It can, especially if this, because I don't know, it's not really dry, but it's dry enough to where folks are still flying. Time I get out there, it'll be like snail traffic. Yeah. Yep, they'll be going so slow time I get out there. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, Derek. My moccasins, brother. I can't even show you. I can't even show y'all my moccasins, man. I cannot. I'd be embarrassed if I show you my moccasins right now. Not because they're in that bad of shape. They're in a little bit bad shape, but I like to have my mocks on or in the house. But god dang, brother, I'm telling you, man, I could put my whole fist in back of my moccasins. That's not good. That's not a good sign, man. So either these leather moccasins stretched out, either they stretched out a lot, or I done lost I done lost 4 or 5 inches on my feet. I wear size. I wear size 6 now. I wear size 6 now in shoes. I got to start going down in shoes, man. I got to wear 6 now. Yep. Sir Flame is at Bruce Jazz. Yep. Salute. Sir Flame said he got them Jesus walks on. Got them Jesus walks on. Jesus walks. Not the Jesus walks. Come on now. Come on, sir. Come on, Sir Flame. I know you off, man, and you got that little, you got your toothy pulled. You jumping on Eagle, man. Sir Flame get a kick out of jumping on Eagle. He said, let me jump on Eagle a little bit. Make my tooth feel better. make my toothy feel better if I jump on Eagle. Eagle, an easy jump. I'm an easy jump, though. Everybody jump on Eagle because I'm an easy jump, man. I want to be an easy jump. You know what I mean? I like to keep my... I mean, I don't want to be volatile and, you know, and passive aggressive or nothing. I just want to be, you know, I want to be able to take as more than anybody can take. You know what I mean? I think that's the one thing that'll make me strong, like super strong. If I can just take like way more than anybody, you know, because I come in, I troll the hell out of D-Lo and also Lala D. Sometimes I troll the hell out of her. Sometimes Gil, but most of them I get them all. I always get them, you know. They take me, they forget about the rules and stuff, and they take me so serious sometimes. I'm only serious about like this, like real life stuff, like really serious. I mean, and like the technicalities of boxing and stuff. I'm serious about that. But they take stuff so to heart because they don't go back and remember what I said in the beginning. I said I don't have any players in boxing. I can't. If put up one of you guys remember me saying that because I think Sir Flame was with me back then. And I think Derek was with me back then because I said I really don't have, like, even when I talk about Earl Spence, I really don't have no fight. I can't really have like fighters and stuff and then do this work that I do. I let everybody, I mean, other people can. I mean, every once in a while I'll pick somebody sometimes, or I'll just, you know, I'll act like, oh, I'm rolling with him or whatever, but I can't really like be that serious about it because I'm gonna have to jump on them sooner or later. You know what I mean? Like the underdog people, yeah, I kind of rock with them a little bit because I do like that scenario. I do like the underdog type of, you know, scenario, you know, Cinderella man. No, I like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy came up from poverty, this and that, boom, boom, boom. Because that's a lot of times what these champions today don't understand is why some of the older champs became champs, and that's why they got into boxing in the first place. Ray Robinson didn't want to fight and box and stuff. Look how good he did it. But when he did it, he put his all into it. And you fighters won't put your all into it, and you act like you want to be like them. That's what I don't get. Oh, I want to be like Ali. I want to be like this. I want to be like that. And nobody answered my question about Tyson Fury yet. Or anybody. You guys don't have any names to drop on me? So I can say, oh, I agree with you, Derek. Yeah, I see that this fighter is kind of like a past fighter. You guys don't want to say, you guys don't like that topic at all. My mouth, I'm feeling no pain right now. Okay, yeah. I don't know you was a Arrow fan. Yeah. Okay, you said I'd be back running in to get these mans. Yeah, go get them mans real quick, brother. Shoot, hey, put them drops on. Hey, that toothache pain is not no joke, man. I promise you. I tell you the absolute truth. One time, I was getting one of my tooths worked on. I said works on, but I was getting a tooth done one time, and the doctor hit a nerve. Believe me, I was all numbed up on one. So I hit a nerve or something. And he was just finishing me up, man. And I had uncontrollable tears on because the other side, for some reason, because of the connection of the nerves, all the pain from the side that was all numbed up and all destroyed from his, whatever he was doing, all the work he was doing, went over to the other side of my face, man, and I couldn't even control it, man. I was sitting there with my mouth closed and my eyes just tears just started running down my face, and I told him, I said, "What the hell?" I said, "Why?" I said, "Man, my face I feel like somebody is electrocuting the side of my face, man. I got my tears coming down my eyes like this." He said, "Oh yeah, that's a nerve or whatever." So then he had to numb up the other side and he had to work on the other side. I was like, "What the?" Man, that was the worst pain that I felt, far as like on the first pain basis. My worst pain ever was when I got my foot crushed. That was my worst pain. But it didn't register until like a day or two later. It didn't. My body couldn't even take. My body was like, I can't believe that you just got your toes ran over by like almost something like a train. My body was just, my pain sensors was just shaking their head like, nah, I know we ain't about to go through this kind of pain. And that shit, it didn't set in until like the next couple of days. And then once that pain hit, that's why I said that whole scale, when they give you that 10 thing, that 10 in pain, there's no, 10 is off the scale. If 10 is the limit, I said that thing got to go up to more than 10. They got to go up to like 20. Or actually should go up to like 110. So anything past the top. So there is no top when it comes to pain. There's no like top, because the top, once you get past the top, you go on the other side. You go into so much pain where you go into shock, where you can't describe it no more. Oh, I really don't feel nothing. Yeah, you don't feel nothing until it, because your body is not designed to register pain that high. And people don't get that. But I don't never want nobody. I don't want none of y'all to ever have pain that. I don't never want you to have pain that's so high that your body can't register it yet. Like I can't register it yet. Your body just goes into, like I said, it's just, I think because your body feeds your body will feed you a certain cocktail itself that's like a morphine. To when you go through that kind of pain, that your body will numb you itself, but your body allows you to feel like so much pain, like, oh, that's too much, that's suffering. But your body will allow you to suffer so much. But then if you suffer like past that threshold, then your body will say, oh, no, let me make this cocktail, put this in his blood, make him he okay. Once I can tolerate feeling it, then it lets you feel it again. This is crazy. I never even hear like medical professionals even talk about that. They don't really talk about it. He said hurt it, yeah. Yeah, hurt it or hurts. Yeah, the hurt system. So you guys just skipping the topic. What was we on last time, man? Y'all want to go back to it or something? I don't know what it is. Nobody wanted me to leave last time. Anyway, I hope you guys hope everybody had like a good, I don't know if you celebrate this, but like, hopefully you had a good President's Day. Is that what they call it? President's Day? Hopefully all that went well for you. Eagle. Man, I don't do no kind of holidays. I just do my dancing and that's it. I ain't doing no holidays. Matter of fact, I got to start working out a little bit more. I think my legs is ready. My legs is ready because I go down and I do squats every day, but I'm just getting lazy because the whole gym thing. I'm sorry, a lot of these girls ran me out the gym, really. You would think you want to see girls in the gym, but you don't. Even though I train girls, yeah, those are different. I would want to see those, but the girls mess up all the equipment in the gym. I don't know. You guys can get mad if you want to. If you're girls, you can get mad, but they do. They mess up all the damn equipment. They use all the equipment improperly. They don't clean it. They put their feet on stuff that they ain't got no business having feet on it. We don't even have stirrups in the gym. We got little handles and stuff with cables. The women always got to put their feet all in it and do some kind of weird type of exercise that you've never seen before. Like, what are you doing? What is that helping? Why? Why do you need that? And a lot of them, they work on these badunkas, and then once they have a baby, this is it. They don't even go back to the gym. So why even? That's like a trap. That's a man trap. It's like a bait. If you girls are working out, you're using this bait. If you're not gonna keep it up, then just don't even go to the gym. If you're gonna continue at home, then that's fine. That go for you guys too. Don't bait the girls in. Oh, look, and then don't do nothing after you get her. You gotta talk to her. Yeah, girl, I gotta stay in shape because that's how when I met you, I was like that. She gonna be like, oh, that's okay. I love you no matter what, baby. And till that stomach start coming in, because you're drinking too much sudsy, too much beer, or you eating too much. But they gonna put weight on you anyway. If a girl love you, she gonna put weight on you for sure. Even if she don't cook herself, they gonna pack that weight on you. Yep, that's a fact. They don't care nothing about no help until you get too big. What you get too big? What's it? You feed me all kinds of meals, just like constantly. I see these like videos where these guys, they girls is making them like full course meals all throughout the whole day. I'm like, no, I can't eat like that. I can't eat a full course meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner like that, and then snacks too. I can't eat like that, man. My metabolism did quit on me when it comes to that. I would have to, I would have to work out like 2 hours a day, hard, nonstop. I'll probably be happy though, but I'd be like, damn, girl, you made this too. Now I gotta go in there and hit these pull-ups. I couldn't even enjoy my food if I was getting full course meals all day, Derek. I couldn't, man. I'd be in there pushing up too much. I'm like, man, every time she make all these meals, I gotta go in here and do all this workout, man. Yeah. Well, I guess Lala D was truthful. Her, I'm gonna say her and Bruce, didn't give me my thumbs up, man. It might have been Sir though. It might have been Sir. I think Derek always give me nah. It can't be Sir because Sir always put the same thing down. Sir be letting you know. He let you know. Salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat. He said it is always. He said always jab that like button. Yep. So he's not gonna exclude his own self. You guys gone? Where y'all at, man? Am I still live? Put up a one in the chat if I'm still here, man. I ain't gonna be just talking just to be talking, man. If ain't nobody up in here, man, y'all not doing what I asked y'all, man. Y'all not telling me the fighters. We need these replacement fighters now. I was gonna do a trivia today, but I didn't go on my page. I didn't get on my page that I needed to. I'm actually sleep deprived right now. Thank you, Derek. I'm actually sleep deprived right now. I'm actually deprived of sleep right now. Now, that's one thing I didn't know, man. From the time that you're an infant till the time you're grown up, that your eyes don't grow. I didn't know that. That's why babies' eyes look so damn big, because they got grown up eyes in that little bitty head. I didn't know eyes didn't grow. I didn't. It's like, you got your eyes, that's it. So if you had little bitty eyes, that means you had little bitty eyes when you was a baby. They might have looked bigger. But yeah. I don't know, Derek. I can hear the babies next door. I don't know why I'm hearing babies, though. It's like, don't y'all go to school? What's wrong with y'all? What's this school? I don't know where it's at. Maybe it's in Wisconsin. I don't know. But the school is called Madison. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but these kids, it's like, I would say at least 50 kids or more over in Madison High School just walked out. I believe that's the name. So don't completely quote me of the school. This completely walked out of school, and you will not. You trust me. You will not believe why they did it. You won't do it. You won't believe why they did it. I'm gonna see if y'all know first. If you don't know, then I'm gonna spill it. If you do know, then we'll discuss it a little bit. They said there are none. They are all A sides. Okay, they are A sides. That is why the fights can't be made. Yeah, all the fighters. So Derek said all the fighters today is just A sides. I see up there. Oh, Lala, thank you, Lala. You finally got my thumbs up. Some of us have to work while listening. That's not there. Oh wow, this Lala D. Lala D, you just a brat, baby. I'm sorry, you just something else. I don't know what your problem is, but you just something else, girl. You something else. I can't put a hand on a woman, but no, I can hug you tighter than I need to or something. I gotta do something to get even with your little mouth of yours. You just be going, you be doing too much. You be doing extras. You do a lot of extras up in here. Not even extra. Not even like that, not even extra. You do extras. Extras. Up in here. Up in here. Yeah. But that's, at least that's one perspective, Derek. That's a point. I definitely ain't gonna dismiss that point that you making right there. These apps, Lala D. I know you can't probably write right now because some of us got to work, and I appreciate you working there. I got to go to work myself. Uh, but this thing, now these, and believe me, I'm not bashing, but when I say these things, but it's like these girls get on, and I'm saying girls, but they know good and damn well, grown ass woman. You got these women that's on these social media platforms like TikTok and all this other stuff, IG, and then they're putting up their ages like they're 50, 40 something, 50 something, 60 something, 70 something, and then they're showing their face and their body, and you know that their body got some slap-ons on it. I'm not trying to get myself in trouble, and I'm not trying to get y'all to jump on nobody, but the thing about it is I know it. I understand the sayings and stuff like that. Oh, black don't crack and all this stuff. Well, it might not crack, but it wrinkles up a little bit. It does something. It might not crack like you. It might not crack like you, but it might crack a little different. But here's my point, is that these 45, 55, 65, 75-year-old women are posting pictures. Yeah, okay, I don't know what you did to yourself, and I'm not going to say maybe you're natural, but stop the cap. Getting damn well that your face does not look like a freaking 15-year-old. Stop it. Now that's what they got to stop. Anybody with common sense know that's some kind of filter, and I won't need nobody like Lala D or nobody else coming to these women's defense. No, because naturally, when you're even like 12 years old, you have lines on your face, not necessarily cracks and wrinkles, but everybody has definition to their face. And you can see that they don't have no definition to their face. There's not no 70-year-old with no that doesn't have definition to their face. Because if they were like that, they would definitely have definition to their face, because they would have been so mad at 50 and 40 and 50 and 60 for getting carded all the time that they would have made themselves have definition by frowning or something. Oh, not this one, asking me for ID again, and I'm twice their age. Yeah, they would have made definition in their face. You know what I mean? You got to have these little lines from smile. That means you went through your whole life with no expression whatsoever, no smiling, no laughing, no frowning or nothing. So you just kept everything out. So your face, the collagen and stuff never collapsed or whatever it is. And so you never got that any kind of, even me, I'm a grown man, but my face is kind of smooth, but it's not, I got you. You could tell my expressions and stuff, but I just don't like that. They got to stop that. For me, that's total. That's just straight up cap. You know, I'm gonna say something. If you come up and act like your face is smoother than a baby's face, nah. You even got some babies that are born that have really expressive faces. I mean, just born, not it take a year for them to have a face, but they are born and they already have expressions. They got the little wrinkles up here. They be raising their eyebrows and stuff like that. And you mean to tell me you don't have none of that and you smiling? You ain't got no smile lines, no nothing? I'm not saying that you had to be all crow's feeted up. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you got to have some kind of lines on your face or something. Expressive lines. I wouldn't want to be around somebody who didn't have expressive lines because I can't tell nothing about them. I don't know if you're lying, tell the truth. I don't know if you might be in danger and I can't tell. I'm just sitting there. You in danger and your face is totally non-expressive. You don't get us both jacked up, Derek. You don't get us both jacked up. Don't be heated. We'll be mad, brother. We'll be mad like, huh? How come you didn't tell me that the wolf was coming? You couldn't tell by my eyes? No, you got zero expressions in your face. You had to import you some expressions or something. Yeah. But I guess a lot of these working, and Sir Flame went to go get some medicine. Bruce is probably cooking. But yeah, so I guess I got to go with what Derek said, though. Yeah. So we just don't have the guys. We don't have the fighters and stuff to match up with yesteryear. All the past fighters. And the reason, so here's another point, Derek. So what's going to happen is these people, they're going to just appoint themselves. And that's what they're doing anyway. They're going to just appoint themselves to a position. They're going to appoint themselves theirself. And we already seen it. I just don't want to bring up the person's name, but we already seen a person that brought himself up to greatness that says that he's the greatest. He never humbled himself, never said that the past fighters never, he won't do a comparison about Robinson saying that Robinson had already went like 90 something fights or 70 something fights without a loss. Yep. But you got some people that's never going to mention that. Right? They just not. They're not going to mention that. And they're going to put themselves above everybody. Oh, I'm the greatest heavyweight. I would have beat this fight. I would have beat that. Nah. People keep bringing up Tyson Fury's height and all that. They think that his height would have beat Ali. What they don't understand is Tyson Fury has problems with people just that much shorter than him. The speed of Ali is not like Ali didn't have no reach and he couldn't fight monsters anyway. Come on. Are you kidding me? Liston had the longest reach in boxing. And Ali gave him a boxing lesson. He was able to get in there and fire up on him. They think Tyson Fury is, this is what I'm listening to, the narrative, that Tyson Fury is just as fast or the fastest heavyweight. Are you kidding me? Evander Holyfield was faster than he was. Mike Tyson was fast. Ali was way faster than him. I don't know. I'm trying to get what these youngsters are saying, or these. I don't like to use the words that some people use, like they talk about the casuals. I'm a casual, I guess. But I don't like to talk about these guys that, I don't like to call them casuals or whatever like that, because some of them are actually professional fighters. I don't know if they just got hate in their system or what. They don't understand the makeup of the people of the past. Because if you were so much greater, so you can trick people by just using words. But if there's somebody that actually believes that even rest in glory to Bullet, Bob Hayes, if you think that he wouldn't have been able to compete in the track and field and wouldn't have been like number one at some point, then something's wrong with you. Because you're talking about a guy that ran as fast as he really needed to. He would run to win, but he didn't never. I don't think he really ever opened up. And you're looking at somebody who ran in cinders. He didn't. The sports nutrition wasn't up there like that. The training wasn't up there. You think that those guys couldn't train like the way you train? Even with myself, I still incorporate different training when I train people now. I see what other people do. I might not do the same thing, but I incorporate different kinds of training. It's just with the times. It's just how high you want to compete. Like they talk bad about the sports from the past. Oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. They weren't allowed to do it. And if they did some of the stuff back, and even in the NBA, if you did too much showboating type of stuff, they're going to slam you to the ground. Man, don't do all. They're going to be like, don't do all that. We haven't worked on that. So the things they didn't work on, and because of the crowd, the only thing, like, basketball changed when it was Dr. J and like Magic Johnson, not because of Jordan. It changed a lot because of Charles Barkley, changed a lot because of Kareem, it changed a lot. You can name a lot of players why the game changed. The back down law or rule came into play because of Charles Barkley. The no dunking rule came in because of Kareem and Wilt Chamberlain. The shooting your free throws came in because of Wilt Chamberlain. Because of his length, he was so long that he could actually jump from the free throw line and dunk his free throws. And that might be a myth. They don't have no footage, but they actually found some footage finally of his 100-point game that people didn't want to accept. But a lot of these things was changed, and you just did not. I mean, like you could see a spectacular dunk. Go back and look at some of the dunks. Like if you like basketball, look at some of the dunks by Sean Kemp, Dominique Wilkins, Daryl Dawkins. Are you kidding me? Daryl Dawkins used to break rims, but they wouldn't always get the opportunity to do that, and that was something that was frowned upon. Anytime they make equipment and you start breaking the equipment that you play on, they start being fines and everything else. That's just like same thing with Shaq. They had to change the rims again because he started doing too much. Well, Daryl Dawkins made him change the rim, but then Shaq made him change them even more. So everybody has their spot in history of why certain things, like you think you're doing certain tricks or something like that. No, they just respected it because of the rules. You have certain rules. When you have rule changes, then that isn't a rule change. Doesn't a rule change make a game change? Does that make sense to anybody that got sense? If you got a rule change, you're going to have a game change. Does that make sense? If you're driving, if they change the rules, if there are rule changes out there, you got a driving change. I don't know why I got to explain stuff to people. It's like people are so little that they don't understand that the people of the past did more and could do more if they was playing today. In any of these sports, they'll be doing the same thing you doing. But the thing would be different is that heart, that mind. That would be different. Because they would be thinking, I'm taking you out no matter what. And while you're thinking about an A side, like Derek brought up, like it's all y'all care about is A side. That's why you can't be compared. And that's why you get mad and just want to write off the fighters and sportsmen from the past. Because you're advanced, and you're not really advanced. If you think about it, you took a step back. You didn't take a step forward. When you start taking different proteins and different supplements, you're taking yourself backwards. You're not taking yourself forward, because how would you, and let me explain that too, because I know some people go, no, there's advancements in sports medicine and all that. Okay, all this enhancement stuff. Like say for instance, you're on the battlefield or something like that for a long, long time. And you're used to taking so many supplements to make you feel strong and to keep you going. Now what happens when you're out there 2-3 months? What happens then? Now you don't have all your creatine and all this other stuff to keep your muscles up and all that. Now what happens? Whereas you had guys out there that was barely eating, but they had the energy and stuff. Who would you rather have with you? Somebody who's addicted to supplements out there guiding you along, or somebody who's used to living off the land and used to making it work the way that he has to because of nature? See, that's how you took the step back. I know you want to try to build an argument, but that's how we took the step back. You took the step back because all the stuff you got to take now. You took the step back because you had to upgrade the equipment. Like on track and field, you had to upgrade the field, or the track for track and field. You had to upgrade it. That's how you got records. You got records because you updated it. You updated the playing field. You're not back on the old. If you put those old shoes on and get your ass out there and see how fast you run. And you did not. It's not an advancement. You took a step back. In other words, the track that you use is a cheating track. The field that you use in football, that's a cheating field. The football and everything else is all stuff that enhances your play. And that's just because of the audience. It makes them happier. It's like we don't get the old style type of fights no more because now you got thumbless gloves. We miss the days, Derek Beatty, where you can thumb somebody in the eye when you're losing. We miss those days. I'm not talking about like the brick hand wraps and stuff like that, but we miss, somebody getting thumbed in. Oh, he got thumbed in the eye, because we notice that because they'll show it to us over. They'll replay it like, look, there goes the thumb in the eye. Yep, thumb me in my eye, and to watch a warrior fight through that. So ego days, people can't stand ego. No, ego, you making sense and they making sense. They would get mad at me. Oh, they quit me because it's advancement. It's not advancement. If it doesn't keep you advanced, it's not an advancement. Huh? If you can't go without supplements or water for 3 days, then you're not advanced. I mean, I can go without water for a whole month. Or maybe more than a month. Can you go without water for a month or more than a month? Nope. We're going to be crying for water. You need to give me some water. You're going to be crying like a little baby. So who's more advanced? Just stop it. Stop. Please, stop. Lighter, faster materials. Yeah, you got, I get that point. Planes and stuff are faster. Yeah, I get that. I get that part of it. That part is more of an advancement. If you could say that, because you could fly, get somewhere faster. You're not getting there no faster because guess what? Now you're stuck in the airport longer. So a flight that left in the 1960s going to New York from LA is getting there just as fast as you are, probably faster than you are, because your holdup is you're going to be held up in the airport for 2.5 hours. How far can they get in 2.5 hours? So when you make advancements, you go backwards at the same time. And I'm not going to get all into it, but if I start making too big of a point, if I make too big of a point, what's going to happen? It's gonna mess your whole mind up, because your way of thinking is you're not really thinking. Because you don't stop to like really think and then debate. You just start running off at the mouth. Just like I had this thought earlier. I said people always talk about the beauty of flowers and all that. No, the beauty of flowers and trees and all the stuff that you see to come out the ground is not, Derek put nope down there, it's not because of all the colors and stuff. It's because of the non-color. It's because of that brown and black seed that went into the ground, and that darkness of that ground is what's keeping that sustained. The thing that doesn't necessarily hold the light, but holds the minerals and holds the life, not light, I said light first, but life of that flower and that plant. That's what's making it beautiful. So without something that you won't look at as being beautiful, that's why they destroy the land and the earth, because they don't see it as being something beautiful. Oh, there's just dirt over there. No, that is what brings the beauty up out of the earth. But a lot of people just don't get it. That's why the earth is in layers. That's why we got grass. That's why we got funguses. That's why we got moss. That's why we got lichen. And we got organisms before lichen. We got organisms before that. That's why we have all that. In order to bring the whole picture, the whole beauty of the earth together, which we never did see, and your kids and your grandkids and your great grandkids and so on will never see the earth. They won't even see the earth the way it is like today in its horrible state. It's going to be even worse because, like I said, I know where I live, and I just don't want to start no crap, but I know where I live. You know, if you don't know where you live, I can't help you, but I know where I live. And I remind people that I know where I live all the time. When people start telling me how good this is and how beautiful this is, I just remind them I remind them that I know where I'm at. I just start shaking my head. I said, "You've never seen a beautiful sunset. You're not old enough. You haven't been here long enough." I said, "You have never seen the most beautiful rainbow." I said, "You have not. You haven't been here long enough. You have not seen the biggest, most beautiful tree. Before your great grandmother or your great 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 grandmother was here, they was already cut down. They might have been 500 feet across. They might have been a mile across. These trees might have stretched out into the sky. Something happened. And I'm not trying to talk religions or nothing like that, but all you have to do is check. You got to do your research. So that way you won't think eagle's crazy. Oh, you crazy. Just do your research, you know. For me, I'm not going to have to do the research because I am the researcher. Well, what kind of degree you got in researching to do? You can research shit. You got to research your own house, don't you? Sometimes you're looking for something, what you got to do? You got to research. Right? What's the difference between searching and researching? What's the damn difference? If I research, where did I put this at? You got to search for it, right? If you're still researching, right? You could search or you could research. And that's why a lot of times they call it research because it has already been searched and it's already been found, but they're going to research it so they can mess it up. You got to understand, you got to know these words that you're using, man. You guys speak English. Some languages don't have that. A lot of languages do not have the words that we got. They ain't no just search, no research. We're not going to redo it. It's like you're redoing something. But yeah, I know I got kind of philosophical, you know, a lot of philosophy there, a lot of structure in the substance if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of people just don't get it. Oh, that damn ego. No, don't get mad at ego. I'm trying to break stuff down to let you know, man, that you can, it's like I said, you can't discover something that's already there. Yeah, let me research it. No. Walk your ass outside. Or if you got to drive somewhere, even take the bus somewhere and just get off. You could walk a mile or two away from the nearest bus stop to get out into somewhere there's this country or mountains or hills and just go look. I challenge you to do that and just see what you find. I mean, if you don't want to carry something, just pick up one of those, just get one of those little grabbers or take yourself like, people wonder what you're doing. Just take yourself like a little hand tool or something like that. And just go walking. Just walk up on a trail or just walk. And then deviate from the trail, not even that far. Just deviate a little bit. Go 50 feet, not even 50 feet. 30 feet away from the trail, off in one direction. Just see a little area that's interested and just look for something. And then see what you find. You're searching yourself. You're doing your own research. But you're just researching. You're doing your own search out there. And you're going to find stuff. Like I said, when I grew up, I used to find stuff just in our yard alone. Used to find the arrows and all kinds of stuff. It's like, you're going to find something that somebody never even told you about. Why am I finding this over here? You know what I mean? You're going to find something. You might find some kind of artifact that nobody knows about. We're too scared. We don't leave, man. We stay within our little cubicles that we call homes and apartments and condos. We just stay there, and that's it. Worry about what we're gonna eat for dinner. Oh, I'm gonna eat this and eat that or whatever, and just feel good. That's what we feel good about. That's just not gonna do it, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, that's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it, folk. So just go out there. I applaud you guys for sticking with me on a Wednesday. I know y'all probably got better things to do than mess with Eagle, but anyway, yeah. So hopefully, maybe I can get this together, Derek, baby, and we'll do a little trivia on Friday or something like that. But yeah, that's the state of boxing, though. Derek more or less brought it up. It's just nobody care about nothing. This A side. Oh, I'm the A side. Stop comparing yourself with the fighters of the past if all you're worried about is the damn A side. If that's all you're worried about is you can't compare yourself. Just stop that. Just stop. Don't put yourself in that conversation. You're just embarrassed. You're embarrassing boxing, and you're embarrassing yourself when you put yourself in that conversation, and because you just don't belong there. You just don't belong there. Thanks, Lala D, for listening. Thanks, Bruce, for listening. Thanks all the other people that came in and didn't say nothing for listening. Thanks, Sir Flame. Take care of your toothy. Hopefully the tooth fairy don't come in tonight and stab you in that little hole you got in your mouth now. I gotta mess with Sir Flame. Sir Flame in the background crying. He's like, oh, that tooth. He said he had to go get his med because he was laughing at Eagle. Now he had to go back and get his medicine. You see how he never came back there. He never came back. Yep. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Eagle got to run. I got to go out. And plus, I probably got to leave early. That's why I keep looking outside. Because I probably got to leave early and get the hell up out of here. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is Wednesday. It's Eagles Way of Boxing, man. It's nothing but peace and nothing but family, man. In amazing times. I got to change it, man. I used to say peace and, peace and uplifting. Okay, we can use that one. I gotta get used to saying peace and uplifting. I don't like to use that. The less. I don't like to say that one. I'm learning something else. See, I can change my ways, Derek. When it comes to certain stuff, I had to change my ways on the blessing part. I'm like, no. So they're using that for blessing? For being less than? Hey. The cancel culture, man, all this stuff, man. I got it. That changed my whole my language and everything. Yeah, there we go. Get there. Peace and uplifting, family. That's what I gotta do. Lord D. I'm gonna need y'all to be hitting my thumbs up though next time. Because I ain't got but 3 hands. I got but 3 up. I ain't got but 3. Now, I expect the people that come in and don't say nothing, I expect them. Of course, I expect them not to give a thumbs up. That's expected. But for y'all, it's inexcusable. Anyway, I'm going to catch y'all, man. Yeah, I see you, brother. I know you hit the thumbs up. I don't know. It's Lala D and Bruce. I got to blame them, man, because I came in. I already had 2 thumbs up when I got here myself. I had 2 when I got in. So yeah, that's before anybody even showed up. And then I ended up with 1 more. So one of them, somebody's suspect. Low key hating on the Eagle. Scandalous. Scandaloso. All right, brother.